Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to be doing a Sephora haul. It's been a little while, and I know you guys really love these videos. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the products I picked up recently in the last little while. I also wanted to quickly say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your sweet messages on my life update. You guys had me so emotional so many times as I was reading your stories, your love, your support. I just feel so loved, so thank you so much. I was so nervous to put that video out, and just how it was received was amazing. So I am very appreciative. Now let's get on to this haul. Okay, so the first thing I got was the Makeup by Mario blushes. So I got a few of these. I got 4 shades. I think I kind of went a little too crazy. This is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. It's a very beautiful packaging. You can see it's a solid white. There's a see-through window there. This is definitely a cream product, and the shade that I have here is Pinch Me Pink. I'm going to swatch this one. It definitely has like a light kind of opacity right off the hop. This is a brighter pink for sure, and you can tell that you can build this one. It reminds me of the other product he has, that bronzing product. We do have the shade Barely Blushing as well, so I'm gonna swatch this one for you, and it's very soft. So here's the other one here right beside. Very beautiful. I'm running out of fingers here. We have Perfect Pink. This looks like it pulls a bit more mauve. Let's see what we got here. So you can see they're quite sheer, right? Like right off the jump. This is a few swipes on my hand. They're quite sheer, very buildable. This is just Peachy. This is super beautiful. It has that gorgeous peach blush that I feel like is so perfect in the summer. And because they're so versatile, you can build them, you can keep them more of a flush. So these are all the shades here. They're really beautiful. You can get like 1 or 2 and be satisfied. I just wanted to show you guys how the different colors differ, but I'm really excited to test these. I feel like Sephora and just the makeup industry as a whole is on a cream blush kick. And I feel like, you know, if you would have talked to Jenna like 2 years ago, maybe even 3, she'd tell you like, I'm more into powders. I don't really like creams. Creams are not my thing. And I am a changed woman. Like, I can honestly tell you, looking at my desk right here, there's cream products everywhere. I don't know. It could have just been that I've matured in my tastes, or I've learned how to apply them better, or the quality of products has become more improved on the market and it's more attractive to use them. I don't know, because the longevity used to be pretty bad for some of these cream products, but they're lasting all day. So I'm impressed. I'll definitely let you guys know about the Mario products. Now, speaking of cream products, we also have a new product here from Saie. So I want to talk about this one next. I did get a couple shades in this as well. This is the Saie Glow Sculpt product. It says it's a multi-use cream highlighting blush. The shades I got are Mauveglow and Peachglow. How do you guys say mauve, by the way? Because I've had a few comments like, it's mauve. And I'm like, oh, really? I've always thought it was mauve. Is it a Canadian thing? I don't know. Anyways, here is the packaging. It's a very sleek black with the Saie logoing there. Feels like moderate weight in the hand. It's really beautiful. And here we have the Mauveglow. This is so stunning. This one is the Peachglow, super beautiful. You can see it's kind of that coral, little bit of peachy pull to this color. This one, compared to the Mario, has more, it's not as gel-like. It has much more of a thickness to it, so it's a bit of a thicker formula. Plus it has some texture behind it. I feel like the Mario ones are quite smooth, almost like, you know, thinner and have a little bit more slip. So here are the shades here. So we have Mauveglow on the left and we have Peachglow on the right. So you can tell both of these have a little bit of a shine. You can see that. These are beautiful. Like I said, cream products like crazy right now. So I will obviously let you guys know about the Saie product. I think I might do like a cream blush kind of roundup type style video and maybe a few episodes of that because there's so much to go through. The next product that I hauled is the Lys Beauty Mascara. I have heard such great things about this one too. This is the Lash Confidence. It says curl, lengthen, volume for your lashes. And this is a clean formula. The shade is Influential, which is black. This is very beautiful. I love Lys's packaging. It is so metallic. It reminds me of Patrick Ta, and you know, that kind of almost fingerprinty metallic. So you're going to get that kind of effect to these, but they're really beautiful. And I find the Lys Beauty products are also at a really nice price point. So I like that. It says on it the Lash Confidence Mascara. Really beautiful. Look at how that shines. It's just gorgeous, just off of my lights like that. And when you open it up, it has the same triangular, you know, packaging as a lot of the other products do. Look at that bend though in that wand. Wowza. This almost has more bend than the Dior Overcurl. It's so fluffy too, and it has quite a bend. That is just insane. I do find when the lash wands are like bent like that, almost physically, that they do tend to lift my lashes a bit. I do have someone that has like a little bit of a saggy lash. It's not the worst in the world. There's some that are so straight or they really droop down. Mine are like in the moderate side of things, I would say. But I really like how these like wands with that curl tend to just really give it that oomph instead of having to put your lashes through a curler. You can, of course, but only in the last little while did I have enough confidence to do that myself. So mascaras like this, if you're scared of curlers and stuff, they do help give you that natural lift. So I really hope that this Lash Confidence mascara is worth the hype. I want to talk real quick about the Pat McGrath Labs. I almost had a brain stall right there. Pat McGrath. These are the Divine Blush Sticks. They have not yet come to Sephora, but I believe they will. And if they already are, let me know down below. But this is the Divine Blush Legendary Glow Color Balms. I do have 2 of these. This was also one that I almost could have gone crazy with, but I decided to just pick 2 shades. We have Paradise Peony and we have Peach Lotus. I did pick up these from her website. So sometimes Pat will have exclusive shades to her website. So these particular shades may not be at Sephora, but I really hope they are. Here is kind of the, I love the packaging, you guys, I really do. But I wish this had more weight to it. For a Pat product, the price point is more luxury, of course, and the weight of this package is quite light. It almost feels like they could have pulled down that price point a bit more. So when I'm paying kind of, you know, more of a luxury price point, I also want the packaging to be top-notch and luxe. This is beautiful, but it could be better, in my opinion, and I'm just being really nitpicky there. It could just be for travel purposes that it's made more lightweight, but I don't know. I think something is missing. So this is the first shade. We have the Paradise Peony. This is also very smooth, that formula, gorgeous, probably like a light to medium opacity as well. And it does have that really beautiful pink color. I do like the packaging, but yeah, it just feels like it could be a little bit more. And I'm so sorry about my ring finger nail there. You can see the blue coming through. That's because I broke that finger, so there's some bruising there. Apologies. But this looks really gorgeous and very promising as well. I will, of course, update you. And if I see them at Sephora, I will also let you know. But we're going to talk about the other shade here, Peach Lotus. There's quite a few shades in this line. All right. They don't differ that much. Leave it to me to have like basically 2 of the exact same shade. I mean, they differ slightly, but yeah, they're close. So if you're wanting to try one out, pick one or the other for this. If the shades, you know, apply to you, you don't need both. I think on the cheek, they're going to look basically identical. My bad. But that is the difference. We have the Peach Lotus on the left and then the Paradise Peony on the right. We'll definitely keep you posted on these. So Thomas Roth has really nice eye masks. There's quite a few variants of this line, but I did notice that he came out with another one. These are Glycolic Retinol eye patches. It says Hydra-Gel eye patches for even smoother under eyes, and they do have glycolic as well as retinol. So these, it says treat tiny bumps, texture, signs of aging around the delicate eye area, smoothing eye contour gel patches, gently exfoliate with 1% complex of glycolic acid and time-released micro-encapsulated retinol. Let's see what these look like. Because they said on the website they were this really deep pink color, and I was kind of like, really? I love that. I also think it's perfect for the delicate eye area. I really like their gold masks, and their masks in general are really fun. It's kind of like for a self-care day. Oh, guys, look. I don't want to dump all the serum onto my lap, but this is a really rich, beautiful, almost like coppery bronze with that gold shift. That's beautiful. 30 pairs in here as well, which is nice. It will last you a long time. I'm excited that he's come out with some more eye patches though, especially with those nice ingredients. If you have tried them though, let me know. But I do find that his eye patches are thicker, they're not flimsy, and they do tend to hold their weight. I find that I do get results from them and they're luxurious, just like the price point of the brand. So I'm definitely excited to try these out. I did see that Rose Inc. released liquid lipsticks, and I was kind of curious about that, so I picked up the shade Count the Ways. This is a lip cream. I do find that Rose Inc. has really beautiful, simplistic packaging, and it does have enough weightiness on it, in my opinion. The price of Rose Inc. is also on a really nice end of things. I don't think it's super exorbitant. So let's see, because, you know, liquid lipsticks for me are kind of hit or miss. I find they completely dry out my lips with certain formulas, but I'm going to show you guys the swatch. So I do have the Pat blushes still, but on the far left, we have this gorgeous Count the Ways shade. So this is really beautiful to test out. When it comes to liquid lipsticks, my best shot at getting a relatively nice result is to exfoliate and to really get my lips in the best shape possible with like a lip mask maybe or something like that before. So it requires some prep work that I find I'm not always down for. And then even despite all of that work, sometimes they really still make your lips look like pruny and shriveled looking and kind of settling into lines. So I'll keep you posted on this one. I really hope that's not the case, but this is a beautiful color to test the formula out. The next product that I picked up is available at Sephora, but I personally did not get it from Sephora. There has been some bad news that I saw from Sephora Canada and Natasha Denona. So apparently Natasha Denona is pulling out of Sephora Canada. When we got that sale a few months ago of a lot of her best-selling palettes being marked down almost 50%, I wondered what was going on, and then I saw that this palette was not released to Sephora Canada. So that's really too bad. I don't like that, and I wish I knew why. But luckily, as Canadians, you can still get these products on her website, but sometimes you get dinged with duties, whereas at Sephora, you never did, right? So kind of sucks, but I did pick up the, is it Yucca? Yucca palette. What happens with me is I'll get her products sometimes from her website. I didn't pay duties or anything upon delivery. And then what happens is I get a bill from FedEx and it's like, surprise, Sade, you have a bill. And it's like $30 in duties. So I'm hoping that it's not the case, because if she's not at Sephora Canada, maybe she's kind of figured that out or upped the price a teeny bit for us to account for the duties. I don't know, but I hope that this experience is at least okay on her website. So this is the palette, and it's a midi size. It's beautiful. It does give me kind of gold palette vibes, actually, because when I saw the promo for this, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm actually that interested. A friend of mine sent me the pic, and I'm like, oh, it's not that exciting, but seeing it in person is actually really beautiful. There's certain colors that I wouldn't think of right away to use on a regular basis, like some of those kind of off greens and stuff. But I feel like she's pulled from some of her palettes here, Metropolis, Gold, and kind of pulled some of those elements together in this one. Like Natasha is known for, there are a lot of different formulas in this palette, but I'm excited. I'm excited to test this one out and see. Let me know if you guys would like a review on this. I do find her midi palettes are a really nice price point if you're looking for Natasha Denona, because it's not that super high, expensive price. It's a little bit more than the mini, of course, because you get more selection. And she has such high pigmented shadows that you don't run through them super easily. So this one I'm excited for, but really, really sad that they are pulling out of Sephora Canada. I have some interesting news. I feel like I'm a little bit of a changed woman as well, not just with the cream products, but also in another area. I'm telling you, I think I was really naive when it came to drugstore and the quality at the drugstore. Crazy. I was actually roaming around a Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada when I was waiting for my prescriptions. If you guys are unfamiliar with Shoppers, it's basically like a Walgreens or a CVS. It's a pharmacy, and there's also, you know, other stuff as well as a beauty boutique. And Shoppers is kind of interesting because they also have a like higher end part of the boutique as well, which is nice. So they've got a whole bunch of stuff, drugstore and high end. So they've kind of pulled some elements from Ulta as well in a way, which is kind of nice since Canada doesn't have Ulta. This is not an ad for Shoppers, but hey, if Shoppers ever wanted to work with me, that would be no problem. I am a big fan. I actually did get a number of requests for me to test out some of these drugstore products because people keep saying that their quality is just like high end. And when I walked by even like the e.l.f. makeup shelf, I remember when e.l.f. used to be super cheap and it looked super cheap. And it's almost like it completely had a makeover. I'm sure years ago because I didn't really have my eyes focused on drugstore brands, but I was like, what happened here? It's also not as cheap as it used to be. And I feel like drugstore products as well are not as cheap as they used to be, just across the board. I picked up these primers first because this was the most recommendations I got was to try the e.l.f. primers. Both of them look gorgeous, and honestly, the packaging is clean, it's sleek. I'm impressed. I used to think e.l.f. was kind of, packaging was indicative of the price point. It wasn't super like exciting to me. And I also tried a few e.l.f. products a long, long time ago, and it just also didn't add up quality-wise. So apparently they have gone through some changes, and I'm excited to test these. So we do have the Power Grip Primer Original, and we have the Power Grip Primer with the addition of niacinamide. When it comes to the packaging of these, I mean, some of the Sephora brands feel like the same weight and have very similar packaging. Drugstore has upped their game for sure. I will definitely let you guys know what I think of these, but wow. High-end luxury beauty is still my heart, but I'm really shocked at the drugstore and the changes there, so I'm going to be definitely dabbling in a little bit because my curiosity is piqued, as are the requests from you coming in as to if these products are actually dupes for high-end and if they're actually worth the hype that they get. Until my next one, guys, I'm going to go for a W with Harvey now. He is anxiously waiting for me at the door, so I will let you guys go for now. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.